In this video, I will show you how to make a text object follow a curve in Blender. So in a new scene in Blender, I'll go to the add menu and I'm going to add a text object, and then if I go into edit mode, I can write whatever I want on the text. And then to make the text look a bit more interesting, if I go to the object data properties, I can turn up the extrude to give it some thickness, and also if I go here to bevel, I can turn up the depth to give it a little bit of a bevel on the edges. So I'll now go to the add menu again, I'm going to go here to curve, and I'm going to add the Bezier curve. So we can now select the text object, and if you go down here to font, just open up the font tab. You can then open up the transform tab, and down here there is a text on curve. So you can click on the eyedropper and then you can just select the curve. So now the text is following the curve. So if I select the curve and go into edit mode of the curve, I can select the curve handles. I can hit E to extrude, just extrude out those curve handles. I can also rotate the curve handles and scale them, and also rotate the ends of the curve handles. And then if you go back to object mode and select the text, you can now scale the text, and you can see it's going to scale along the curve. So if you scale the text bigger than the curve, then the text is going to go through itself, or if you scale it down smaller, it's going to start at the very starting of the curve. Now you might want to change the spacing of the letters or the spacing of the words. So if you want to do that, you can scroll down here and you can go down here to paragraph, and then there's going to be character spacing. So if you want more space in between the letters, you can turn that up, or you could also turn up the word spacing to give more space there in between the words. Now, if you want to change the offset, maybe you want this text object to be more in the center of the curve, you can go down here to the spacing, and there is an X offset and a Y offset. So I could turn down the Y offset so that it's more in the center of the curve, and then I could turn up the X offset to move the text along the curve. And also if you wanted to animate the text moving along the curve, this would be an easy way just to animate that value. So I hope you found this video helpful, and thank you for watching. And if you'd like to help support this YouTube channel, then a great way to do that is by checking out my Gumroad store and my Patreon page. The links are in the description. And if you'd like to learn more Blender quick tips, then definitely check out my Blender quick tips tutorial playlist. I'll have the playlist right up there on the end screen, and you can find the link in the description. But I hope you found this helpful, and thank you for watching.